Today, the story is about a three-way love triangle with a ladyboy and a lady. And not only that, they're a brother and sister. So watch the intro and let's talk about bedtime stories with Webby, because this is quite a funny story. So welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're enjoying the bedtime stories with Webby. I'm going to try and make one and put it out every Monday. The last two have been a great success, great fun. A couple of comments where you literally ain't got a clue about this town. So I'll give you an update on the first two stories. The first story was about my friend who wanted to live with two ladies. He decided that he's going to be single for a couple of months and live on his own and see how that goes. So that's the update on that one. The update on the second story, he's come back and he's gone straight back into her arms and he's madly in love with that. Or so that's what he thinks. So that's entirely up to him. So as long as the pair of them are happy, great stuff. So let's get straight into the love triangle with the ladyboy and the bar girl. And I promise you, every story I tell is either about myself or about one of the people who is in my circle of friends. I've had loads of emails about, I got a story. I'm really not interested in telling any stories unless I can verify them myself. So let's get straight into the story about the ladyboy and the bar girl. This one is about my mate who comes out 3, 4, maybe 5 times a year. He categorically says he's not gay, which is fine. I don't care either way, whether he's gay or not. But I thought this story was funny. And when he told it to the gang, we all laughed. So I thought, 100%, let's talk about this story. We're in Rumpo Complex, and we're all having a drink. And we're in the bar, and we have 5, 6, 7, 8 changs, whatever it is. He's on a Samson and Coke. And a ladyboy comes over, starts showing him attention. And he says to me, I'm going to bar fine her now. I said, hey, great, you do whatever makes you happy. So her name was Judy, I think. I think her name was Judy, or his name was Judy. And he bar fines her, and I think it was 500 baht, the bar fine. And he takes her away, or takes him away, and has his night of fun, and happy days to him. So he says to us the following day, I really enjoyed myself. We both had equal fun, if you know what I mean. Gotta be careful what you say on YouTube. So they both had equal fun, both helped each other out. That's the thing. And he says, I'm going to go back for her tonight. He said, I really want to see her again. So he says, oh, great. So he goes back to the bar, and the ladyboy, I'm sure it was Judy her name is, and she's not there for whatever reason, right? She's not there. So he starts talking to this bar girl in there, and he says, oh, she's a nice girl. Well, he takes her back, and he bar finds her, takes her back, takes her for food or something, and you know what I'm getting at. Spends the night with her, and we all meet up in the afternoon, we all have a chat about X, Y, and Z. And he says, Jesus, he said, this girl was really good last night. But he said, I really like the ladyboy. So I'm going to go back again to the bar to see if the ladyboy's there. Well, there's about 5 or 6 of us. We all go back to the bar, and the ladyboy is there, and the girl is there. And they come straight over to him, and they start talking to him, this, that, the other. Well, the funny thing was, we find out, because the ladyboy says, that they're brother and sister. So he says to me, oh my God, he said, this is amazing. Well, he wants to take the brother and sister together, but he was too shy to ask. So we finish our drinks, we go to another bar. After about an hour, he's drinking away. He said, I'm going back. So he goes back to the bar, and he asks the brother and sister if they would like to come and accompany him compliment him, accompanied him, sorry, for a night together. Well, the brother wasn't keen at all. And the sister was sitting on the fence. She was a minute on it. So he said to me, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I said, which one did you enjoy the best? And he said, well, the Ladyboy was amazing. So he takes the Ladyboy again. So we meets up the following day, and we sit and having breakfast, and he said, I've got to take the two of them. I've got to. So anyway, he goes back to the bar the following night. I can't tell you the bar, but it's definitely in Rumpole Complex, right? On the left-hand side, if you find a Ladyboy called UD, then you know who it is. So I says to him, well, what exactly do you want to do with the brother and sister? Well, he said, I want like the caterpillar effect. So work out what he's trying to mean by that. But he wants to be in the middle. Anyway, so he goes back and he nags them to death. But they wouldn't go together. But to be fair, they were quite okay about them taking one or the other. So I think he took the girl. So because he went with the Ladyboy twice and he went with the sister twice. And he had an absolute ball. So what do you think? Is that something that you'd like to do? Is that something you'd like to try? Because you can try anything, yeah? To me, I haven't got any opinion whatsoever apart from he enjoyed himself. He had a great smile on his face when he was telling us. He was laughing, we were laughing, and it was amazing. So the plan is we're going to meet up as a gang every Friday, have coffee and talk about the events that we've done in the week and try and get some stories, because all my stories will always be, like I said, about me and my friends. Anyway, he's back here in 2 weeks' time, and he's been on the phone to me every day because we are good friends. And he says to me, I think I've sorted out the deal with the brother and sister. He said it wasn't cheap, but he said, I'm obsessed with spending time with a brother and sister together. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I get asked all the time about what you can get away with and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable in Pattaya. Well, I can tell you nearly everything is acceptable in Pattaya and nearly everything is normal and nobody got issue with anything they do whatsoever. And I know my friend has been video calling the Ladyboy every night before he goes to bed. So you can only imagine what's going on there. But yeah, so basically you can do whatever you like in Pattaya. Nobody judges you, nobody cares. And I hope he gets what he wants when he comes back here. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It's not really a story as such. It's basically, I'm trying to explain to everybody that watches my channel that anything goes in this crazy town of Pattaya. And I mean anything. So the next video that I make on bedtime stories with Webby will be next Monday, and I'll tell the story about what I got up to on my first trip in Pattaya and in Bangkok. And they've been quite successful, these stories, so I hope you enjoy them. I hope you like and subscribe and follow my journey in Pattaya, because I'm trying to mix it up with stories, mix it up with going out, mix it up with my lives, and so on and so on. So enough of waffling on, enough of the crap. I shall see you all on the next video. So bye. Bye for now.